I'm Apoorva. I use she, her pronouns.
I'm Pooja. I use she, her pronouns.
I'm Ryan. I use he, him pronouns.
I'm Koree. I use she, her pronouns.
We are all third-year medical students at Creighton. Our project is titled It Won't Be a Bullet, an interprofessional and humanities approach to LGBTQ health education. So to start off with some background, health disparities affecting LGBTQ people are staggering, and medical school curricula often fall short in training students to treat these patient populations. So to address this, we hosted an online LGBTQ health seminar with the goal of sharing narratives of LGBTQ patient care, offering concrete strategies for improving care, and encouraging interprofessional and humanities reflection. This was a student-led effort by our second year hosting this event. The panel received funding by the Kingfisher Institute. Since the seminar was formally approved by Creighton as an interprofessional education event, attendees could receive credit towards graduation, and we had access to university resources. This enabled us to utilize a professional Zoom account through which we could use closed captioning and host a larger audience. The CIPER office was also integral in helping us create and manage an online course site to which we uploaded pre-reading, LGBTQ educational resources, and served as a portal for attendees to submit their reflections.
So our seminar was basically 1.5 hours long and took place virtually. It started in a big Zoom room with a panel that lasted for about 50 minutes. So it was an expert panel of 4 LGBTQ affirming professionals and 1 transgender patient who all shared their experiences with providing and receiving healthcare. Following the panel, we broke up the students into different breakout sessions, and we started with a short case study. So in the case study, all students were asked to construct a differential diagnosis based on clinical and identity information, and then coordinate interprofessional care for a transgender patient. After the case study, within the same breakout rooms, students then participated in a narrative medicine poetry workshops for 15 minutes, where they performed a close reading of Dinesh Smith's poem, It Won't Be a Bullet, and then they were asked to use the following writing prompt to reflect on the seminar. So the writing prompt is as follows. In the poem, It Won't Be a Bullet, Dinesh Smith writes, "In the catalog of ways to kill a Black boy, find me, buried between the pages stuck together with red stick. Pick one of the following 2 prompts and write 250 to 500 words in response. 1, in the catalog of ways to heal someone, where would we find you? Or 2, what is found in the catalog of ways to treat a Black LGBTQ patient?"
Over 94 students attended the seminar, representing 6 professional schools. Following the panel, students were randomly assigned to 10 groups of 10 for the breakout sessions. Multiple professions were represented in each group, but considering the number of students from medicine and OT or PT school, a majority of the groups did consist of students from these schools. Some of the specific feedback we received after the seminar from students included a desire to remain in constant state of learning about LGBTQ patients. They also appreciated the interprofessional perspective that allowed a comprehensive approach to care for LGBTQ patients. They expressed they would have benefited from a longer seminar and more time in the breakout sessions. They also shared that they felt the case was too medical and not well suited for an interprofessional audience. This could have been limited by the fact that the 4 of us running the seminar were all medical students.
So in conclusion, an update to medical education on health disparities affecting LGBTQ individuals is long overdue. The seminar offered a space to explore the humanity of LGBTQ patients beyond the facts, figures, and harmful pathologization often associated with medical school curricula. Robust student engagement suggests there is a demand for this type of learning in medical education. With university support, this event will continue in the fall of each year. And we have already established an event guide for best practices which outlines roles, discussion points, and provides timing structure for this event. Looking forward, we will need an interprofessional planning team to better reflect our interprofessional audience. Since this event was created for a virtual audience, we will need to consider alterations for translating to an in-person event in the future. We need to strategize how to encourage long-term reflections on these topics. And lastly, we plan to work towards implementing this education to each health professional curriculum while also maintaining interprofessional opportunities.